Let's solve this question. Two students, Ruchi and Khushi, attempt solving a question independently. The probability of Ruchi solving the question is twice the probability of Khushi solving the question. So I am assuming that probability of Khushi solving the question is x. So probability of Ruchi solving the question will become how much? 2 times of x, because it is probability is 2 times, twice the probability of Khushi solving the question. Now, if the probability of question being solved by at least one of them is 52%, so if question is solved or probability of question being solved by at least one would be probability of this question is solved is given by probability of Ruchi solving the question plus probability of Khushi solving the question minus probability of Ruchi solving into probability of Khushi solving. How do I get this expression? Because if this question is solved, or the total number of outcomes in this case are if Ruchi solves, Khushi does not solve. If Ruchi does not solve, Khushi solves. If both of them solves the question, and one case is these are the total outcomes when Ruchi does not solve and Khushi also does not solve this question. So these are the total 4 outcomes. If I am considering the case that question is solved, so question is solved in only these 3 cases. These 3 cases are this 1, 2 and 3. These 3 cases are question is solved, and this is question is not solved. So if question is solved or if at least one of them solves, I have to add these probabilities, probability of Ruchi solving, and probability of Ruchi solving involves these 2 cases, because Ruchi solves in this case and in this case also. Probability of Khushi solves in this case also. So I know when both of them solves is added twice. When I add probability of Ruchi solving, I have added this when both are solving. When Khushi's probability of this question is solved by Khushi, I have considered when both of them solve the question. So I have to subtract it one time to keep it one time, or I am actually adding these 3 cases only, when Ruchi solves and Khushi solves. So it becomes probability of Ruchi solving the question plus probability of Khushi solving the question minus probability when both solves. So it is given by, because it is given in the question that probability of question being solved by at least one of them is 52%, that is 52 by 100. If I cancel it with 4 times, so it becomes 13 upon 25. This is the probability that question is solved by at least one of them. Probability of Ruchi solving the question is 2x. Probability of Khushi solving the question is x. And probability that both solves is 2x into x, that is 2x square. Multiply both sides. I get this is minus 50. So take it to this side. 50 times x square. This is 3 and 25, 75. So 75x plus 13 is equal to 0. I need to solve this quadratic equation to get the value of x. So 13 into 50. I have to break this product in 2 numbers. So sum or difference is 75. So I can say 13 into 5, 65 and 10. These are 2 numbers, so minus 65 minus 10. So the factorization of this quadratic is 50 times x minus 65 by 50 into x minus 10 upon 50 equal to 0. So from here I get values of x as x is equal to 65 by 50 in one case, or value of x is 10 upon 50 in one case. I know x I have assumed is the probability, and probability cannot be greater than 1. This number is greater than 1. So this is not possible. Only acceptable value of x is 1 upon 5. So the probability of Khushi solving the question, which I have assumed as x, is 1 by 5. Probability of Ruchi solving the question becomes, this is 1 by 5 and it becomes 2 by 5. What is asked? Find the probability that both solve the question. Probability of Ruchi and Khushi both solving the question would be probability of Ruchi solving into probability of Khushi solving. That is 1 by 5 into 2 by 5, or it becomes 2 upon 25. In terms of percentage, I need to multiply it with 100%, so it becomes 8%. So correct answer to this question is option A.